And then round 3, Murda. I felt out the gate again, the crowd were hyping his bars. You gotta be drunk trying to have J in your face. It's just a different form of a shot. Because he was saying up on the rocks about some sort of alcohol you take out of a box. I thought that was nice, to be honest. Like a different view. In my head, I'm picturing like you're on a mountaintop or something on top of the rocks. It's a different shot, as in like a camera shot or eyesight. Do you know what I mean? He went at Saga being having suicide tendencies and depression. And he did have a humorous bar in there as well, which I liked and got a lot of laughs, where he said, for being suicidal, you're taking long, Saga. Even Saga laughed at that, so I thought that was a simple but well-effective bar from Murda. On something that could be a taboo subject, so I think he handled that well. If you wanted to be Employer of the Month, you would have got the job done. That was fire. If Jesus chooses whether you live or die, then what I carry is God, Bruce Almighty. That's probably one of the best bars of the battle, to be fair. Especially for Murda on his side. So it's probably one of the standout bars I had over the whole battle from him. Unfortunately then, straight after that bar, he choked. And it couldn't have been worse timing for me, because it's bad enough if you choke anyway, but when you've got momentum and you're starting to heat up again and then you choke, you lose the momentum and do you know what I mean? Then even what you're going to say, even if you catch it again, it hasn't got that same delivery of the first time delivering it. And so I felt it couldn't have been worse timing to choke for Murda, unfortunately. And he took about 20 seconds or so to get it back together. And I felt that killed off his whole round after that. He tried to keep it going, as I said. He had an okay few punchlines in that, but overall it just, you could see it fucked with him, so I think he might have cut it short as well. And being it's the third round of his, the last round opportunity he's got to leave a good impression on the judges' minds and that as well, that's when you got to close it out. It couldn't have been worse timing, like I said, so, and it wasn't long before he finished the round either, so all that momentum and that just went, and I felt that it nosedived with no end product from there, unfortunately. Saga is third. You pursue the belt but never make any noise. Your moves are stealth. Screwed yourself, Ebenezer. Scrooge. Screw yourself, Scrooge, Ebenezer. Avatar, this Crip. I think he said Crip. Hold my hands up if I'm wrong. I couldn't actually hear what he was saying, but I put Crip, but I'm not sure it was. He said Avatar, this, whatever it was, needs to be plugged to stand on his own too. I haven't seen Avatar, I need to check that out. But obviously he's going on about they're probably hooked into like wires or something for them to stand up or whatnot. So I thought that was sick. And then he tried doing one of Murda's slogans, but I didn't feel it how he delivered it, and I thought it was a bit corny. I think they used a sound from the show 24, where the clock comes down or it skips to another scene, transitions. I think it's from 24. I remember it, I'm just not certain if it was from that. But the way he used it, the timing of it helped with the delivery and a punchline at the end of that. So I thought it worked very well. I think they replayed it about 3 times. They remixed it, if you will. They brung it back about 3 times, I think. So they were definitely feeling that. And I think it was good thinking from Saga to put that in. I don't really hear a lot of that sort of stuff being incorporated into battles, so I think that was smart of him. And then lastly, I got Saga, I felt, went in closing this battle out very well. He then did another of Murda's slogans, what it did do, and I thought that worked well, even though the first time he tried one of the other slogans, it didn't. It was that fuck the world or get fucked by it. He said something about fuck your girl before she fucks you over or something. And I felt that was corny, but then he'd done what it did do, and Murda knew it was coming. He anticipated it and guessed it as he said it as well. And he laughed and that, and give him his props for doing it. So I thought that was good, and I thought he nailed it with that. And so that's what I've got, man. Third round, I'm going to have to give it to Saga again, simply because, not that Murda was whack, but I did feel that Saga had the better stuff all through every round. And the fact that Murda choked, again at the time he choked, and the stumble in the first as well, I can't give him a round, man. But it wasn't whack. It's just a couple of them things, like, they add up. So I'm going to have to give it 3-0 to the Saga. I don't think it was a whitewash, but it is what it is, man. Mishaps, fuck-ups, and 3-0 the Saga, man. But I hope you enjoyed this, man. As I said, I went in on this with the notes. Took a long time to do this, so I hope you appreciate it. I'm going to be doing more of these going forward. So, yeah, man. Battle Rap is back. Gnome 10 tomorrow. Tune in. And, yeah, man. I'll catch you on the next one. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.